United against Islamic fundamentalism and terrorism. Regime change by Iranian people and resistance. Grand Rally of Iranians in Paris, June 13, 2015. Over 100,000 people from 69 countries across the globe participated in an unprecedented rally of Iranians held on June 13th in Paris. Mrs. Maryam Rajavi, President-elect of the Iranian Resistance and keynote speaker of this event, said, "The only way to end the violations of human rights in Iran, the nuclear impasse, the crisis in the region, and the threat of ISIS and terrorism is to topple the caliph of regression and terrorism in Iran. The people of Iran neither want nuclear weapons, nor meddling in Iraq, Syria, or Yemen, nor despotism, torture, and shackles," she added. Maryam Rajavi cautioned Western governments, "The Iranian people in resistance will not accept any agreement that does not dismantle the regime's bomb-making infrastructure." Emphasizing the fact that the religious dictatorship in Iran is the godfather of ISIS, Mrs. Rajavi stated that the solution to Iraq is to evict the mullah's regime's forces from this country, partner the Sunnis in the political process, and arm the Sunni tribes. The solution to Syria is to support the people to overthrow the Assad dictatorship. Over 600 legislators and distinguished figures from various political affiliations, prominent jurists, and delegations from 69 countries of 5 continents participated in this grand rally. Speakers focused their remarks on the spread of extremism and fundamentalism to large areas of the world and numerous wars in the region.
The war against the Islamic State, against Daesh, should not deflect our attention from Iran objectives. Tehran's power grab in Iraq has assured the dominance of Shiite militias.
Let us be clear about one thing. The crisis in Iraq was created by Nouri al-Maliki and his sponsors in Iran. They laid the groundwork for ISIS. The only way to solve the crisis is to expel the Iranian regime and all its cohorts and its affiliated militias from Iraqi territory.
It's always so good to see such an impressive crowd here. Every year the crowd is bigger and bigger. There will be one year that there will be so many Iranians in this hall that the Supreme Leader will be alone in Tehran. I send from here, together with my colleagues, members of the European Parliament and former members of the European Parliament, a warm greeting to the residents of Camp Liberty, our example and our moral reference in the long struggle against the tyranny oppressing the people of Iran.
And I tell you today, that nuclear reactor that is taking up so much of our time and commitment, that is not the issue. The issue is whether or not the mullahs will stay in power. It is not making sure that there is not a nuclear reactor in Iran that counts. It's whether we're going to have regime change in Iran that counts.
Since Hassan Rouhani became president in 2013, imprisonment and executions have increased. Information, including access to the internet, radio and television, as well as social media, are now substantially controlled by the Revolutionary Guards. The 2013 elections were carefully managed by the regime to avoid a repeat of the open rebellion in the streets in 2009, after which so many were executed and many more have been imprisoned.
And to the people of Camp Liberty, you bear the biggest burden here. It's coming. Please have hope. Please have hope. We are working very, very hard to liberate you. You are working very, very hard to create a situation that gets world attention. You are conducting yourself with dignity, with strength, with patriotism. You show us what the future of Iran can be, the character of the people of Iran. Not these mullahs, not these ayatollahs, not these dictators. It is now my honor to present to a great woman. I heard a delegate from Ireland describe her as this generation's Mahatma Gandhi. She is a truly great woman. This is the letter, the official letter, that has been sent to the President, officials in the United States, and every presidential candidate, setting forth our opinion. And it's my honor to present it to a woman who is a hero to me, Maryam Rajavi.
Bringing a close to the siege of liberty is more than ever urgently needed, as the dire facts on the ground in Iraq show that no one can feel safe generally, least of all those that were unwanted by many already. So why is it? Why is it that the international community is looking on whilst an accident is waiting to happen, knowing the fate of tens of victims in Camp Ashraf in the course of recent years?
Et malheureusement, depuis des années, l'Iran contribue à cette déstabilisation de la région et du monde. Non pas l'Iran, votre pays, avec son histoire, avec sa grandeur, avec le génie de son peuple, mais un régime qui représente un véritable danger pour le monde. Un danger d'abord avec la menace de la prolifération nucléaire.
Nous, en France, nous devons soutenir ce combat et comptez sur moi pour le faire une fois de plus avec vous.
Wenn die Vereinten Nationen hier UNAMI behauptet, es bestehe keine Gefahr für die Menschen in Camp Liberty, nur die deutsche Botschaft könne nicht hingehen aus Sicherheitsgründen. Wer behauptet, es gäbe keine Blockaden bei der medizinischen Versorgung, der ist noch nie in Camp Liberty gewesen.
U.S. Senator John McCain and House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi sent special messages of support.
Hi, I'm John McCain. I'm very proud to be with you for this remarkable and inspiring display of Iranian unity against the terror, violence, and extremism of the regime in Tehran and the people who are under attack in Camp Liberty. The American people have always stood up for those fighting for freedom and human dignity around the world, and that's why the American people stand with you at this time. Your cause is our cause, and your fight is our fight.
It is now my great privilege, the leader of our other great political party, Nancy Pelosi, Democratic leader of the Congress, has asked me to read the following words. It is a privilege to extend greetings to those who rally for democracy in Iran and against extremism and terrorism. This event is a vital part of our shared efforts to support democracy, human rights, and justice in Iran. By convening this event, you honor the noble tradition of cultivating peace by challenging injustice. Nancy Pelosi.
A number of distinguished international figures and delegations from the United States, Canada, Europe, Australia, the Middle East, and North Africa participated in this event and voiced their solidarity with this rally. Numerous prominent women involved in politics and women's rights were seen amongst the participants.
سلام بر خلق، سلام بر آزادی.